Hi there, this is going to be a general reading for all signs. In the extended, I'm going to use the Dirty Deck. Those of you who are a patron of my Patreon, you know that I do the Dirty Deck there all the time. Patrons on Patreon, they get exclusive access to videos that no one else gets to see and watch. So the link below, click on that upside down triangle below. It's going to bring up all my information, and my Patreon link is below. Also, my link to my website is below, saltwaterhealstarot.com. On my website, you can purchase tickets to my 2 newest Zoom events. One of them being the Witch's Brew, which is this sort of like fun social event that we do, try to do it monthly. And then the other one's going to be that new thing I'm doing, which is the virtual marketplace, where people can come on, and it's a networking event. But you'll be able to showcase your products and services, and we will have some people come on there that will be interested in purchasing your products and services. So if you are interested in selling or promoting a product or service, then you must email me the product and service so we can just make sure you're legit. You know, we don't want just having any kind of random people in our Zoom event. We want to make sure people are serious, and we're not going to be getting scammed and shit, right? So because we don't fucks with that energy. So you would have to get your shit approved if you are selling something or promoting. But if you just want to come and you know, network and see potentially about buying, the certain things that we have right now, products are tarot cards, people who have made their own decks, also people who have decks at home that they don't want anymore. And so it's sort of like almost like a virtual like flea market or garage sale, but it's for a spiritual one. It's a magical one, right? So obviously this is the soul tribe and target market for things like that. Somebody had these gorgeous glass veils that she's going to be showing and selling, and they're just beautiful. We have people that are doing bath salts and bath bomb kits and all kind of stuff. So if you're interested, all of the information will be on my website, okay? We're in Mercury retro shadow. And Lord, I mean, need I say more, hunty? I think not. Let's just shuffle. What is this? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. If you were watching my live earlier on Instagram, we had the wedding rings, and we also had the rings from the Intuit Oracle deck. Strong energy coming in of that kind of sort of committed partnership, marriage vibes. Meeting someone, finally, where there is this strong potential of spending the rest of your lives together. I feel like for some, there's something popping off right now. Now, I don't know what it is, but I feel it. I feel like some of you are going, oh God, I don't know. It's hard to say too, right? Because just because you're entertaining someone right now, or there's an option right now, doesn't mean it's going to be your forever and your fairy tale, right? But right now, whatever this is, I can feel it. It's like someone's giving you butterflies. Someone's making you smirk like fucking hell. You're blushing and shit. Or vice versa, and you're doing it to them. But there's this feeling of, fuck. I think I like you, so what am I so afraid of? Actually, what is it? It's, I think I love you, so what am I so afraid of? I'm afraid that I'm not sure of. The Hermit. Yeah, we're in Virgo season right now. Someone here has sort of been alone. Solo. Looking for someone here who can reciprocate their energy. She sort of wandered around single. You know, there's been no one there that can sort of keep up with her energy or his energy. They just haven't found the right match. May have tried to like date. Nothing really stuck. No one was really their person. It didn't feel magic or spark or anything. And then now there's this thing. Now for some of you, this thing might be brand fucking new. For some of you, this thing didn't even happen yet. And for some, it may be someone you already fucking know. There's a spark. 8 of Pentacles. This feminine here is doing anything but looking for love. It's what it feels like. Anything but love. And of course, you know that's when love comes. See? That's when love comes. Anything but love. Look at the fucking Ace of Cups, Holy Grail of love coming from here, from spirit, just appears, and she's like, engagement, right? Possibly meeting someone that you could fall madly in love with. It's like, really? Really, spirit? Six of Cups, past life connection, stranger you recognize. There's this soul bond. Oh my God, 10 of fucking Cups, happily ever after, fairy tale. Ace of Pentacles, there's the commitment. This can be moving and career change for me too, but this is a commitment. The offer. The offer of commitment, that's the whole engagement, that's the whole wedding rings thing. Being committed. It's funny too, because it's like some of you have an option or options, and that's all they really are right now. But out of one of those options, or the only option you have, for some, not all, it's your person. It almost feels like it can't be because we're so used to it not being, that we're just like, it just can't be because we're so used to it never is, that you're gonna write it off. I think you write it off. You write off the person, the situation, or maybe it was someone from the past and it never worked out. So like, you know, the whole thing about it, it's like you write off the whole possibility. Main female. She's like, because every time I meet a new one, it don't never work out. Either they like me, I don't like them, I like them, they don't like me. It's always something. It's always something. She's expecting the worst. She's expecting it not to be. Like I said, it's like she writes it off immediately. And then here's thoughts. There's a masculine here that is thinking about a feminine. This card will not go away. Sudden wealth, 777. Luck or alignment. A lot of you are in a very lucky time period right now. A lot of fortune and luck. And it just is that way. It's like what you deserve. It's part of your abundance. But and sudden wealth can also be because somebody here just like suddenly gets a lot of money. This masculine here, though, can't stop thinking about this feminine, and she finds that to be quite suspicious because we're so used to meeting stalkers. Can't stop thinking about you, Missy. Oh my God, what? I don't know you. I'm not your twin flame. Are you fucking crazy? Go fall in love with someone who is your person, right? We want everyone to be happy, but that's just what we're accustomed to. We're just accustomed to like, not you. Imagine though, the potential comes, and she feels it. Now, we also feel it or we don't. We feel it or we don't. And when we tell you we don't feel it, motherfucker, we don't feel it. Shit. Read the room, right? But in this case, there's something about the energy that she just, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of like, she don't want to get her hopes up, so she just shuts it down already. And this can be whether it's a new person that you just met at the grocery store, or this could be someone that you entertain, you know, off and on, what have you, throughout the time in years and months or weeks. But it's like she just, that's what it is. She doesn't want to get her hopes up. Do you know what I mean? She doesn't want to get her hopes up because she's so accustomed to it just sort of never being the right person, or in this case, this person may have not worked out or whatever. But, you know, we're coming into Mercury in retrograde. And so Mercury in retrograde is infamous for people from the past coming back in. And usually it ain't them still. It wasn't you then, it's not you still. It's a moth to a flame vibe, right? So the moth's gonna come because you the flame, but that don't mean you're gonna entertain the moths. It just means they're all attracted to you. And you have the pathway here. Something new comes in. Something new opens up. Oh, look, it's a fucking gift. Someone could buy you a goddamn gift. And I felt that on my live earlier today on Instagram too, with that red string right there. I could feel it, a gift. I think they buy you a gift. Maybe that's just like you're at a restaurant and someone buys you a drink, or your coworker buys you coffee, or one of your friends buys you something, right? I don't know how that works out. But you know, there's definitely something popping off. And I was actually finishing up some zodiac sign readings and then, you know, ready to call it a day already. And it felt like, no, I needed to do a collective reading for you guys. So there's this feeling of like getting a message and you feel instantly like, and then catching yourself going, you know what? I'm not going to buy into this. I'm not going to allow myself to feel this fully. I'm not going to get my hopes up on this because when I did in the past, it didn't work out. And so she's sort of like, I see the point here. We never want to put all of our eggs in one basket. You know me, that's what I preach. I preach staying in your power, being balanced, being grounded, reading the room, feeling it out, you know, not jumping in and putting all your eggs in one basket like we've done before and burning yourself, right? We want to feel it out. You also want to allow people to sort of earn their spot with you, right? And so to give them this sort of time and space to sort of show you what they got and see if you want what they got and vice versa. It's not just all one-sided, it's mutual. But she really wants this person or thing. And because she really wants this person or thing, she tries to contain her excitement about it. So, because if it doesn't work out, she's not so devastated. Oh my fucking God, it flew out again. The rings. Promise, bond, pact, contract, partnership, trust, alliance, commit. Everything here is fucking screaming commit. Someone here might finally be ready to commit, but not just they ready to commit to you. You finally ready to believe a motherfucker. You're finally ready to sort of open yourself up and be vulnerable and sort of say yes. You're not going to say yes to someone who is not your type and that you feel is there's no spark and you feel that they're creepy or you feel like they would be dangerous to you or whatever. We wouldn't open ourselves up and jump in a fire pit. But why wouldn't you open yourself up to something that could be absolutely amazing? Fear of getting hurt there's no guarantee you will not get hurt, right? People change their minds and do things all the time. There's no guarantee that this person that I put all my soul trust in will never hurt me. That doesn't mean anything, right? They could, but you're going to do the damnedest job to assure that if they did hurt you, you would be just motherfucking fine, because you would have known that I would have done everything in my power to try to choose someone who would have been the best choice. And if they choose to betray me or hurt me, yes, I will be upset and sad and hurt, but I won't let it destroy me because they don't have that kind of power over me. So it's not about, can I trust that this person won't hurt me? It's that I trust that I have evolved into the kind of person that cannot be broken. That's growth. That's enlightenment. That's what it means to be awakened, right? That's what that means. Are you ready? Because you're ready. Because you can't be broken. If the answer is no, I will be broken if they come in and I put all my hopes in this and blah, 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 then you're probably not ready yet. This feels like it's for you both when you're ready to be more evolved. The Archer, look at her as she got stopped dead in her fucking tracks. You know, the Archer is about, you know, on target. In true Mercury in retrograde pre-shadow fashion, the video I was recording earlier, you guys saw me just talking about the Archer. The video just cut off, completely disappeared from my phone. Gone. All of a sudden, right? I say, oh my God, here we go. It's disappeared. It all of a sudden just now, as I'm outside watching TV, it pops back up on my phone. So now I'm going to record this finishing part here, and then go ahead and record the extended. So some Mercury retro shadow periods or Mercury retro in general can be really brutal, and some not so much. This one, it's already affecting my electronics, communication, things of that sort. So brace thyself. So anyways, you guys, we were talking about the Archer, right? About how it's focused. She's focused on someone or something. Something has all of her attention. And so it's a particular person or thing when, you know, that message comes through from them, or this particular thing, she just stops everything and is just so like focused on that thing or person, right? So well, let's just get one more before we head into the extended. The Lion. The Lion is brave and courageous, right? And there's the Lion's very heart-centered. You know, the Lion is also, the masculine here has got to sort of become very brave and courageous, you know, the heart of a lion. Right? And it's also about ego and pride. And so this masculine has had to go through death of ego, but not full death of ego, because ego is important, but not the kind of ego that is sort of powered by greed and sort of, you know, just all that sort of things. The death of the bad parts of us is basically what it is, right? The parts of us that only want superficial, that are entitled, that are selfish, that are greedy, you know, like the 7 deadly sins, you know? So this energy here is, and this is the, didn't we just talk about that earlier? I swear I did. How a lion never has to tell you they're a lion. I may have said that in a reading I did today. Maybe it was Capricorns. I can't remember if it wasn't this reading. A lion never has to tell you they're a lion. They just are. Everyone just knows they are. So it's about, people don't have to come and say, hey, I'm an awakened masculine or feminine. You just know that they are, because of their being and their energy and the way they act and the way they speak and the way they talk. A lion never has to tell you they're a lion. All right, let's go ahead and get into this extended before something else happens to the video. Again, click that upside down triangle below. It's going to bring up all of my info below. My website will be right there. This will be in the special love/oracle reading extended. Also, my Patreon link is below, and if you follow me on Patreon, you know that there's a lot of exclusive content there that you cannot find anywhere else. I do erotic tarot readings there as well as some other ones. Now in this extended, excuse me, we are going to be using the dirty deck, right? So, but it's going to be in the special love/oracle readings of this one because it's general. Also on my website, my 2 newest Zoom events, I think I've already touched up on that. What else? Only doing emergency readings right now. That information and pricing is below because I'm catching up with all of the others that I've already booked. And I think that's it. Thank you for your likes, your shares, and your subscriptions here on YouTube. See you in the extended. Love you.